What do you think about milk? You like it?
Milk?
Yeah. I feel like we should have some.
It's like, wait a
This
minute,
guy
what?
right here, man.
Shut up! You don't think Ryan is famous?
Cousin Ryan.
You gotta.
Hey, good morning, YouTube friends and family. It's Cousin Ryan.
It's Josh.
Happy Halloween. Happy almost Halloween. Are we allowed to say, what they call the night before Halloween?
Halloween Eve.
Well, no, because Halloween's technically All Hallows Eve.
Great point.
They call it Devil's Night.
Interesting.
The night before Halloween is Devil's Night.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
You know what my son calls December 23rd?
I don't.
He calls it Christmas Adam.
Oh,
Because the 24th
Christmas
is Christmas Eve. And he thinks he's really funny.
That's
It's
that
kinda
is
clever.
pretty funny.
It's kinda
That-
clever.
You know what though? That's like a dad joke in the
And it
making.
totally
right
is. And
there.
he is a dad.
For
in the
sure.
making, for sure.
Okay. Got to give a shout out to Auntie Jen, writer's Aunt Jen. She's the one that hooked it up with Monster Mash cereal because
Thank you.
we couldn't find it.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
Couldn't find it.
I'm
Now-
super stoked for this. This is like the this could be the dream team of cereals.
It could be, or could it be overkill?
See, we talked about this off
know.
air, and there's
So-
a sense of fear, a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
a little bit.
Tell us why.
It could be just too much, too many flavors going on. We don't know.
Too many superstars.
So I didn't tell you this. I did finally find a box of this on the shelf here, and one of my friends at work had been looking for it, so I picked her up a box.
Nice of you. That's nice
Katie,
of you.
how you doing?
That's love.
She watches us too with the
Nice.
dog, so.
Oh, that's kind
But
of
you
her.
know what?
You had some, didn't you?
No,
Oh,
I
I was gonna
haven't.
say.
I haven't. But she has.
When she's not have good reviews. And it seems like Katie can be trusted, correct?
I feel like she can.
So
She and I go
maybe-
way back. Actually, we went to high school together. So
Maybe it's just a preference issue. Maybe she just doesn't
Maybe.
prefer it. Maybe we will. But it's good.
I want to like
grain
this.
of salt. Grain of salt.
Yeah,
I'm okay with
I
grain
want
of
to
salt.
like this. By the way, Jen, thank you again so much. She hooked it up with a bag of the Cajun potato chips that are so good.
And Tim's
These are
brand
so good.
is on point.
Yeah, these are amazing.
Cajun. Oh, it's a special batch. Extra
Yeah,
thick
and you got Sasquatch dressed like a jester down
messing
here.
with Sasquatch.
Yep. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to try it. And I was super stoked, and now, Katie, you brought me back to earth in all the appropriate ways, I think. So I appreciate this. I really do.
You know what this could be, though? I don't know. I don't know here. Not much of a smell.
Katie might be right.
You
might,
think?
It might just be too much.
But it could be like a Neapolitan flavor, though. It could be
Ooh,
the fruit, the
fascinating.
chocolate.
Fascinating. Now I'm re-intrigued. I will say that's perfect. Especially the ratio I'm seeing of everyone. I'm liking that aspect.
So, a few years ago, they re-released Fruit Brute and Yummy Mummy.
Yummy mummy.
That was the first time I'd ever had Fruit Brute. It was before we started the channel, so we never got to review it.
Sure.
I don't know why Fruit Brute and Yummy Mummy don't get more love. Why it's just the big three all the time every year. Like,
How do you think about milk? You like it?
Milk?
Yeah. I feel like we should have some.
it's like, wait a
This
minute,
guy
what?
right here, man. Cereal review, and he's not giving us milk, and it's like
Sorry, I thought
it's
we were
perfect. It's like
I thought we were still just talking.
it's like the Got Milk commercial with Aaron Burr. Remember, he used to peanut butter sandwich. Aaron Burr, remember that?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We call on the radio. Yeah.
Aaron Burr.
No, sorry, sir. We can't hear you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. All right, Katie, this one's for you. Let's see how this works. I feel like this is your channel. You should go first. But I have some thoughts.
I already know you don't like it. If you're asking me to go first, it's because you don't like it.
How do you know? You don't know that necessarily.
Yeah, I do, because it's horrible.
I'll say it's. I would say.
No, it's not horrible. It's not horrible, but
I would say it is too many flavors.
what
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a different route with that. I don't think it's enough flavor.
Wow.
I'm not tasting chocolate. I'm not
See,
tasting.
I'm tasting it.
Are you?
But it's overpowered by the Frankenberry.
See, and I'm not even getting a berry flavor. I'm getting just like a corn cereal flavor. You know, like a almost like Rice Krispies, or not even Rice Krispies. This is more
Right.
of just an unflavored corn cereal.
What I would say too, as we talked about with the Captain Crunch one, the comfort level in cereal is knowing that bite after delicious bite is consistency. No consistency. Sometimes I'm getting something fruity. Sometimes I'm getting corn cereal. Sometimes I'm getting chocolate. Sometimes I'm getting marshmallow. I don't like that. I want
You just
consistency.
nailed it, because that bite had a fruity flavor
Yeah,
to it. I
dang,
kind of enjoyed it.
I want my consistency, and it doesn't do
Yeah.
it for me. So, like, I like them getting together. This is where, to use your Neapolitan, the neat thing about Neapolitan is the way they did do it, you could kind of mix and match and not get all of them.
Mm-hmm.
They should do that with this then. And I'm thinking, what if you did it in more, like you could buy like a box, like the Costco box of cereal, and inside were like Pringles type cans with the flavors, and then you could kind of mix and match how you
Oh.
want. So you
Dude,
could
that's-
create the whole
That's brilliant.
thing.
That's
I'm just
brilliant.
throwing it out there. It's just, Katie, you were right. You can be trusted. She was right.
I
This
really,
is-
I want
yeah.
to like this more than I do, because
Yeah.
I love the Monster Mash. Yesterday,
Mm.
Ryder and I posted a video of us reacting to Bobby Forrest Pickett's live performance
Mhm.
of Monster Mash. Like, it's funny because that
Monster
song,
Mash.
yeah, that's a
Monster
Halloween
Radio
favorite, right?
Smash, yeah.
Do you realize, as much as we use that song for Halloween, Halloween is not mentioned in it at all.
Sure. It's a monster
It's
song.
clearly a Halloween song,
It is.
but
It is.
my love for that song is why I wanted to love this cereal
Yeah,
that much more, and I just,
I agree. Like I would even venture to say I'm not even sure it's worth trying.
oh,
Once.
know what- you
You
know
should
what-
try it once.
you
Just
know
see
what's
what you
worth
think.
trying?
You should try it once.
You know what's worth trying?
What?
They need to try again to get it right. Seriously,
That is so good.
yeah,
Truer words were never spoken.
because I think this is a brilliant idea.
Agreed.
I do.
I like the idea.
I love it.
Other than Count Chocolate itself, I was the most stoked for this, and I just can't.
It's
You know what's
unfortunate.
also worth trying? Cajun chips from Tim. Throwing it out there.
You know what I do
You open up
in our house?
Unbelievable. You're this guy.
But you know why?
So tell me. I'd like to know.
Because then I know if somebody's eating a bag of chips and
Yeah.
it's been opened from the bottom,
Yeah.
it's my bag of chips. What are you doing?
Oh, good. That's genius.
You know, it's just one of those
I was
things.
about ready to like tease, and I'm not now. I'm
No,
I'm
man,
stealing
there's a
from
method,
all.
and plus then you kind of get rid of all the crappy chips at the bottom too.
These are like kettle cooked even.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Auntie Jen, thank you so much.
We needed these after that.
And thank you so much, I swear.
No,
thank
I
you.
agree. I agree.
This
We
is
have to
not
try it.
like, I'm
It's not-
so glad you
it's not
sent me this
her.
box. No, but I didn't.
She's the messenger.
I promise you, I'm eternally grateful
I gotta
for
tell
you
you, dude.
sending that. But I'm even more grateful for these, because these are amazing.
These are like a better version of a barbecue chip.
I agree. No, I agree, man.
Like, oh man, I got it.
These taste like you need to have your folding chairs out around a bonfire
Agreed.
while you're out camping.
Auntie Jen, are you accepting more applicants for nephews? Because I'm in. I mean, these are good, dude.
So good.
Wow, it's really good. Wow. Great job.
Really good. All right.
They were good. Great
Well-
crunch. Good flavor.
Hashtag we are PNW. You know what PNW stands for?
Pacific Northwest.
Oh, I thought I was going to drop knowledge on you, but you got it. I guess it wasn't that secretive, was it?
We're cut from the same cloth, my friend.
I suppose.
The touch, the feel of cotton. The fabric of our lives. I love nostalgic commercials.
That's funny.
That one would try to make you cry. It's always like a mom and a son, or mom and a daughter. The touch, the feel of cotton.
My favorite. Okay, here's a quick one. If you guys are still hanging with us,
Oh, they're hanging.
my a
They
commercial
love us.
that grabs me by the nostalgia and all the feels, and it's still out there on YouTube. I may have mentioned this before. The old Country Time commercials, where it's like, take the long way home, run through a sprinkler. Or it starts off with, I'm sorry, it's summer is going to be a short 90 days this year. But while there's time, take the long way home, run through a sprinkler, and enjoy a glass of country. Oh man, those commercials just, I remember even as a kid, like, thinking, it's only 90 days? What? Like, summer is a short 90 days. Oh man, that just grabbed me, and it's got this very like mellow. Do you know the commercial I'm talking about?
I don't, but I would love to see it because I'm intrigued. By the way,
I'm gonna look it up.
I have
now.
a very good friend, speaking of nostalgia, who sent me a video. And it was the opening to the Who's the Boss sequence, but it was to like more creepier music. It totally changes the game. If you like watch the video, it kind of looks like something crazy is about to go down at this nice house in Connecticut. Not that
Really?
like a really cool former baseball player is going to be their housekeeper.
That's funny.
We know Tony Danza, former player for the St. Louis Cardinals, in this fictional tale known as Who's the Boss.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. You
All right,
ready?
are we watching
I
this
think
live right
this
now?
is the one. Yeah, from 1991.
All right. Watching this live, friends.
Maybe I'll try to like put it down in the.
Link in the description.
Well, no, I'm gonna do a little picture.
Oh,
in
I
picture
love
right
this.
Here. The cell service is awful out here.
Cajun chips and Countryton. We gotta get some Wi-Fi out here, dude.
We do, man. Hold on. Keep talking. Think of something else to talk about while I'm trying to make this work.
I'm trying to think of what was my nostalgic commercial. Are there nostalgic things where you guys cried? Here we go.
It has been 200 and some odd days since the last day of summer. That's quite a few afternoons without the grass between your toes.
This is a good one, guys.
The sun on your shoulders.
This guy's voice is
And a
perfect,
pitcher
too.
of Country Time lemonade flavored
Oh.
mix.
I
With a
agree.
taste of good
So,
old-fashioned
The verbiage in this one's a little bit different. There's several different ones, but this is it, man.
It's great.
This is totally it.
Great camera angles. I
Yeah.
agree. But yeah, like,
Makes me feel like a kid again.
I remember when Optimus Prime died, my eyes got dusty, dude.
I was fascinated. I don't think I was gonna cry. I was just like, what?
I did.
And then when Starscream just got freaking disintegrated.
I was bummed.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, I jumped in my chair when Sergeant Slaughter, like, remember when he, like,
Did
said
we?
this one's for Duke, this one's for Flint, this one's for the...
Did I say that out loud? My mom wasn't about it.
My love for you is still there, but we almost had our first on-screen argument. Just kidding.
Did I tell you though about, like Optimus Prime dies twice in the original cartoon?
What?
They had already started producing season 3 when the movie came out, and there was an episode called The Dark Awakening. Now this is a kid's cartoon, right? The episode of Transformers was
Chips
called.
are amazing.
They are really
I
good.
literally
huh?
cannot stop right now.
The Dark Awakening. They go to the tomb of Optimus Prime
Listen,
and find out it's empty.
this is a kid's one?
Yeah. And they're even walking down. Daniel, the little boy, Spike's son, is walking down the hallway and he bumps into like a button, and it opens this door, and a dead Ironhide, pretty sure it was Ironhide, falls out like towards him.
Wow.
And then he backs into something and turns around, and it's Optimus Prime looking all dead and like cobwebs on him and stuff.
Why did Michael Bay do this?
Because Michael Bay just doesn't know what's
Can you
up.
imagine if
But
Shia LaBeouf would have been walking down the...
yeah, right? So by the end of the episode, they find out the Quintessons, who are the creators or built the Transformers, revived Optimus Prime just long enough to lure all the Transformers towards like a booby trap and kill everybody. Optimus Prime comes to at the last minute. Rodimus Prime gets the Matrix, or Hot Rod gets the Matrix back and re-becomes Rodimus Prime. And Optimus Prime says, turn around and head back to Cybertron. That's my final command. And he takes the ship and just drives it straight into the detonator. And as he's flying into it, the Quintessons are just blasting all their firepower at him, and it's like half of his face blows off, and like his part of his body comes. I mean, if you were wounded by Transformers the movie, they immediately
I would have wept in my hands bitterly.
Yes, I remember running into the kitchen, going, "Mom, Optimus Prime's back," and then by the end of the episode, it was like, "No, he's dead again." It was literally like open wound and salt, man. Like by episode, I think
That's
it was
cold-blooded.
episode 3 of
That makes
or-
me want to run away from my nostalgia. That's
Man.
cold-blooded.
It was really messed up, man. But fear not. By the end of season 3, they realized, hey, we screwed up, and they sort of retconned the end of that episode. And instead of having his ship fly towards the detonator, it had apparently just gone off on its own, and some humans rescued his body before it hit a star
Makes
and
sense.
blew up. So, yeah. All right,
Wow.
that's a lot of heaviness for this morning, isn't
That
it?
is like I'm
Wow.
feeling.
But The Dark Awakening's such a good episode. I just don't think it's a kid's episode. I mean,
Now I want to like watch it for myself.
I've got it. We can watch it sometime
Oh,
if you
bro,
want.
we
Yeah,
should
I've
we should
got
watch
it.
it on the channel here.
There you go. React to it.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that.
Top 5 best chips we've ever had. By-
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's a bold statement,
These are
but I
money.
agree. I
Their
agree.
money.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
So,
Well, hey, thanks for hanging out with us and chasing some nostalgia this morning. And until next time, be excellent to each other.
you filthy animals. That was good, dude.
Ooh, did you see that
That
catch?
was a great catch.
Happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.